Play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Von Miller coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long. It's Ryan. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 30.
You see the receiver breaking towards you, so it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Now Ryan on first down. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
2nd down and goal. Ryan to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
Play number 8 here on the opening drive. This is 3rd and goal. To throw is Ryan. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
4th down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Here's Bosher to kick it away.
The Broncos take over. Let's go, let's go! At their own 25-yard line.
Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Flacco fakes the give, sets to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. On 4th down, on is the punter, Colby Wadman.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And that'll set them back 5. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Let's go.
So that'll back them up 5. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here's Ryan to throw. And now he's going to go down in the end zone. Down goes Matt Ryan, and that's a safety. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know when Mace, Pops, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, the head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rocking over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? When it was time to get it lit, we got it hot like fever. Sick with the talk, pass to your receiver. All about running the spot. And you know we got breath control, so no need to take a
A shower of pyrotechnics. It was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. A first down throw for Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Folks ready? 125. They're going to need some therapy after this.
First carry for Peyton Barber. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9, Winston. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Derek Wolfe showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
3rd and long for Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the gun, Winston. And an alley to run. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston. Well, it's a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Over the middle to Evans. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Ready? Blue ready. 47. Check, 47. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? Easy. Give me something. Give me something. Follow. 27, Mike. 27. Take it.
Jameis to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal. Second and goal from the 1.
Switch. Stop. Green, triple team. 51 from Mark, boy. 51. And we got to get to the ball, G.
They'll throw again. Winston. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 16.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
On the ground, it's Reddick. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 12 yards there and a 1st down. Left side here to Sanders. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Check 52.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
Throwing here on 1st down. Flacco. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets 18 yards. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. Past the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. And a reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. So backed up to the 6 now. 3rd and goal.
Watch the boot, watch the boot. Jim. He's checking. Crash.
Now it's Flacco. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Justin Evans. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Throwing, Winston. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Here's Winston. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that will be incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
They go play action here on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Let's go. We got to step it up.
Following the interception, Winston looking deep down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Flacco now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, Flacco. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Adam Gotsis just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Now it's Lindsey. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Flacco throws complete to Sutton. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Watch twits.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Sanders has it over the middle. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Flacco on the give to Lindsey. Bo Allen on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Check 99. Check 99. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsey. complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It's a gain of 34.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. They'll try to run with Lindsey. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how are we going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Evans has it left side.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go, and let's see who's faster.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Winston. Wide open receiver complete. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 65 yards. The touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And the Denver Broncos are
special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, and if you do, you're taking out some responsibility, but he was happy to do so there.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On 2nd down, Barber. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? Blue ready. Mike, 47. Yeah. Green, 17. 47 is the mic.
Winston on 3rd and 2. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. The Bucs go for it. It's Winston. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Check 15, check 15. Switch.
Running right, this is Freeman. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Watch the safety creep. Big Ed.
Flacco from the gun. That'll be caught right side by Hamilton. And oh no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Barber. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. 1st down, they go with Barber again. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Winston throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the 10. Tackle at the Broncos 26.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Jameis now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Winston. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Winston now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Now Winston setting up the screen here. It's Barber. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
And now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw. He'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 12 yards there and a first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Undercrush. Check.
They go back to Reddick. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 yards there, first down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point you have to have a splash play in there as well.
They'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sutton. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Block it.
Operating off play action, Flacco. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking to go back to Sutton there, and now it's 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Taken down. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Check. Check. 45 at the mic. Time to go. Night. Check 4. Check 4.
Flacco off play action. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down.
Check 31.
Monday. Gun.
Switch.
Flacco now on fourth. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. League in 2010. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Winston will kneel down, and that should be your ball game.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right, just us against the world, and get it done, how happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger. And dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Enjoy the rest of your afternoon, everyone, as we say so long from Denver.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan Gold Tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more boys than a Shawshank. I don't wear ball mains. All I ever do is ball main. I am not a rapper, they all lame. I am not dope, I'm hard. Wait, I can power up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in it. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I'm better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Bad man when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state brought me? When I brung it up, wait.
Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Ladies and gentlemen,
it's the NFL on EA Sports coming to you now from the foot of the Rockies in Denver, Colorado. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the New York Jets. The Broncos will kick. Here's Brandon McManus to start us, and we are off from Denver. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
We go, sir. You ready?
Stop your whining.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Darnold. And his throw here's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. A shotgun snap for Darnold. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. On 4th down, here's Lachlan Edwards to punt it. It's taken on the 25. Great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10. Now the former Utah man, this is Devontae Booker. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Jordan Jenkins there on the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Ready? Lock 80.
57. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
On 2nd and 9, Flacco. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Gun.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
57 Mike. Mike 57. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got
Ready.
57.
On 1st down, Flacco. He finds Riddick complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 yards there and a first down. A red zone first down for Flacco. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. From 13 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Jets offense coming up now.
And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. Trying to improvise. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Go set.
47, check back 47. I'm trying to collect.
Darnold on 3rd down. He finds his target. It's Crowder. Oh, he sheds himself free. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. 70 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Check 53's right. I don't even know why this team.
On 1st down, Lindsay. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 38-yard line. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 38 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Now McManus for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Bell. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got...
And the Broncos get there and take him down. Derek Wolfe just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
You ain't going nowhere. Shoot, ready.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Quincy Enunwa, 60 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. No problem there on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down, so they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Flacco looks to throw. Sanders has it over the middle. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Flacco will come to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now Flacco. And this will be incomplete. Physical. Play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Flacco. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 27-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down. His throw caught at about the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. And again, it's Flacco to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. 3 touchdown passes now for Joe Flacco. And the Broncos push further out in front.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. McManus's point after is good. And the lead now up to 14. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check, 43. Exit.
A final shot before the break. Darnold, wide open receiver, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. We now proceed to the start of the second half. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to it.
And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Blowing that play up was Henry Anderson.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Oh, what a move. Oh, now Lindsey lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. From 17 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. The point after is good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
They'll try and get the running game going with Bell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down, right around the 17. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Yellow, yellow!
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's Riddick. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Here's Lindsey. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. From just shy of midfield, Flacco. The completion to Riddick. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down. Flacco now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's 1st and 10. Booker from the pistol. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th.
Watch out, watch out.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 26. Flacco now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. A give, running right, Lindsey. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Philip Lindsey. 26 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus now for the extra point. Five for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Open man left side. That's the tight end, Herndon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check safety, check safety.
They'll run it with Bell. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Darnold from the gun. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
He's checking crap.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They get the pick. Now what can Flacco do on 1st down? Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Henry Anderson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And he'll find Sutton on the right side, complete. Well, he's into the clear. He's at the 30, 10. And he is into the end zone. 76 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Extra point from McManus is good, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate, and of course they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Ready? Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Hey, Mike 7.
Back to throw, Darnold. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. 3rd and long, it's Darnold. Open man is Anderson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards. Now it's Darnold. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
On second down, it's Bell. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell. Here's Darnold. Got an open man to the right. That's Wesco. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll run here with Lindsey. And he loses the football a second time. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. This defense, Charles, they needed some type of a spark to help get them back in this game. I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it. And you know, that's all they discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely qualifies.
So following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Now they had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't.
Where they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for two and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
Run up the cash, you love to spend. Made it, kill it, and did it again. With the intent on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Dying from laughter, when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and ain't my last one.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. Don't really need down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside air. A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Yellow. I go, little lady.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brought down by Bryce Callahan. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He can run for it.
Yo. Yeah, I'm in the game right now. Yeah, I'm in a rank 1. That's probably like Madden 17 or some shit. That's old. That was when we had Trevor Siemian. That ain't nothing crazy. I'm just a man player trying to get better. Never gotten 100, so yeah. I'm playing somebody that's using the Chiefs now. Somebody using the Chiefs on me now. It's 0-0. I just came out of a game. I was playing against the Jets. Threw for 4 touchdowns with Joe Flacco. I tell people I don't. Yeah. I be telling people, like, when I tell people I'm a Broncos fan, I take that shit to heart. When I tell people I'm a Broncos fan, I'm really that, man. I'm really that. Who the fuck is that? Oh man. You know, keep trying that play.
On second down, Williams. And down inside the 15 he goes. 16 yards, a first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. We're scoreless after one. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run it with Williams. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point safely through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Touchdown. Here's Bunker on to kick it away. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
I ain't never played them. My first game was against the Texans. No, I think the Texans are my first.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talk.
I'm not using no other team in the rank but my team. Fuck that.
Great job. Keep it up, and we'll break that one soon. On second down, a run with Lindsey.
Or unless I get 100 wins with them.
50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
I got 100 wins with my team in the last man, but I just kept using them, despite how bad Case Keenum was.
And they're able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Setting up to throw Flacco. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one.
The Chiefs secondary is god awful. Them shit is awful.
99% of the time, make a play on the football, but in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion. Now a carry for Lindsey.
A capital S.
Inside the 20. That one good for 26 and a first down.
They got a little bit of defense. They got Tyrann Mathieu and Frank. They got Tyrann Mathieu and Frank Clark. Somebody posted a video. Of Shaquille. It was Shaquille Griffin getting the pick with the nub hand. That shit had me dying. One-handed pick with the nub. That shit had me dying. Yo, that shit. he said, shit real out here. Look at this. With the nub. In Files League? Shit, I'll trade Flacco. I think about doing that. I'm strongly thinking about doing that. I'm not gonna do what I did the last league I was. Stay for him back. I got mad shit for him back. I'm definitely not trading this tight end. Hell no. Tight end. I tight end 89 speed. I don't know yet. I gotta see what I have. I can't trade Chubb or Miller. I can't trade them. Ooh. What's the call? What's the penalty? Oh, roughing the passer. Good, I'll take that. Joe Flacco, tough as nails. I gotta learn. Using the Texas in the league? You don't want what's his name? Kyler Murray. You think Kyler Murray gonna be bad?
He's going to be taken down.
Yeah. It's apples and oranges, man. You gotta know what goes with what on that O-line. Hold up, the Texans got Duke Johnson? Oh shit.
The Broncos on the field ready to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed it because now I think they'll go a little bit deeper into their program. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things out a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now this window is running back out of the backfield.
I'm trying to get this dude. I'm trying to get one of my boys. He worked with the MTA though. I don't know what his hours are, but he a Jet fan. He diehard Jet fan. I argue back and forth with this dude. I'll see if I can get him in this league. Fucking. He a pain in the ass, but he my brother from another mother. I never seen someone with so much hate for Tom Brady like him. Like I heard it all from my boy. He said the worst. He's hoped the worst for Tom Brady. He said he hoped Tom Brady get hit by a car. He said why? He said why didn't Tom Brady finish first in that marathon, that Boston Marathon? Cause the people that finished first, they got bombed. I'm like, yo, you wrong for that. You know you wrong for that shit. Philip Lindsay, let him know. Yeah, Clowney a dog. That man Clowney does everything, man. Someone told me that, what's his name's all hype. Jadeveon Clowney. I'm like, Clowney ain't all hype, man. If Clowney's all hype, then I don't know what you watching. I'm up 17-7 on the Chiefs. Keep telling people Chris Harris, stop trying Chris Harris, man. Stop trying that man. I know he got his running. I know he got his running back on aggressive, his ball carrying on aggressive. I'm gonna try not to spend much. You know. I mean, I only got Flacco for 1 year, so it don't matter. I don't have to resign him. Yeah, I was playing with him. I was using him a bit, and he got 83 speed. The man is not throwing the ball. You got the Chiefs, and you are running the ball all game. What is this? What is this? Hey, none to be scared of when you got Patrick Mahomes and that fucking, what is that, bazooka? That's some bullshit. That motherfucker could make passes from anywhere. That's bullshit. He a light-skinned breath off. Pick that ball up. There we go. Pick it up and go to the house. See, I saw this dude. He got one of his tackles got a trait. Like, I think his right tackle got a trait, X factor. So what I did was move Von Miller to the left. I moved Von Miller. He's having tons of success. He about to activate his shit. Oh, he punting. It's 24/7. Oh, he giving up. He gave up. It's 24-7. As soon as he got the ball back, he punting.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it'll be 1st and 10 Broncos from deep in their own territory.
Well, he came out and punt block.
They'll bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 13. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsay. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. The 30. 10. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Remember, they came out and field goal block.
Lindsay, 87 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. And that run massively increased his production in this game.
31-7. I know someone. I have someone on my friends list that's a Chargers fan. I'll tell you, die hard, die. I'm gonna see if he does that. He be broadcasting too. He a die-hard Charger fan. He's using the Chargers when he wasn't even going to the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive.
I know the Raiders is good on here. I just don't know how to use them. That's somewhat okay on here. I used them like one time and I got the shit beat out of me, but I didn't know what I was doing. But the thing with Antonio Brown, he got so many route combinations he could do by himself. He could change his route to anything he wants. Everybody's saying this, that, and the third about, oh, he a drama queen, but when he step on that field, the jokes is over. 48-7. No one took the Titans yet? And nobody took the Colts. Wow. Man, the Colts is going to be good.
Past the 20. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
45-7.
Talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. This has got to be right up there. His fourth touchdown run of the game and another long one to boot.
And I don't need to ask for a witness because you're right here with me. We are watching.
That man getting the black beat off him.
Such a performance that is demoralizing for anyone on defense. You know, it starts out coaches screaming, tackle and get it. And after that last touchdown, I bet it's pure silence on that side of the ball.
I heard they gave, what's his name? They gave that linebacker from the Seahawks. They gave him 99 overall cleats. They gave him they gave him some crazy ass looking cleats. No, he got them joints in real life. Yeah. That shit crazy. Yes. Let me look at Dak Prescott overall on here. Talking about he worth more than fucking Carson Wentz. You need to be drug tested. What the fuck is wrong with you? You know another team that's good on here, and I was using them earlier, the fucking Lions. The Lions on here. Yo, the Lions is good on here. My friend laughed at me because I told him I like the Lions in real life a little bit. I like them. He was like, he said, the last time they made the playoffs, he said I was still in grade school. Adrian Amos. Darnell Savage is a 93. Oh man, that man got speed like a motherfucker. Nobody took the Packers? Word. To Darius Smith. Rashawn Gary. Yeah, the Packers got a whole squad. I don't know about that corner they got. That 6'3" corner, Kevin King. I don't like him. He get his ass ate up by them fucking the post route. He gets killed on them post routes. I don't know if he got bad knees or what. Move your damn hips, man. Shit. God. Put your hand up or something. You 6'3". God. Yeah, he is. Patrick Chung. Patrick Chung about to go to jail. Tom Brady put the coke in his locker. He said, "I don't want that. I don't want him. I don't want this on my team no more." And Mendola's still on this fucking team. Oh man, that shit hurts, man. Fucking Demaryius Thomas went to the fucking Patriots. What the fuck? Ooh. Fucking Raiders signed Nathan Peterman. Nathan, you know that dude Nathan Peterman? Hell no. Oh, they got linebackers on the they got linebackers on the fucking Raiders. It's going to be a pretty interesting season. Interesting season. Let me see what they give Lamar Jackson. A 76. What? Yeah. That man a highlight reel, man. Hollywood Brown is not good. Grief. That dude Hollywood Brown is 97 speed. Shit. That's crazy. Oh look, it's bum ass Case Keenum. Dwayne Haskins. That boy's still 90 speed and he 34 years old. That man not human. Adrian Peterson, he ain't human. They don't make running backs like him no more. They don't. Nobody could come back from an ACL tear like he did. And he's making cuts with no fear. The season after the injury, the following season, he's making cuts like it never happened. Shit. Yeah, I got expectations this year. Y'all do. He should have had that shit the year. He should have had it the year, yeah. Hold up, hold up, hold up. They gave Devin Bush. What? Oh, the Giants? Let me see. Hold up. That man catch anything in his radius, man. Just because they got that doesn't mean that they're gonna get separation. They're gonna get that crazy separate. Damn! Eli throw power 84. What the fuck? Eli throw power 84. What the fuck is that? What is that? Someone that EA do not like Eli. I know a ton of Jaguar fans. I know a ton of them. Huh? I'm not in the game. Hey, just because I use that rule in rank where I use my team and only my team, doesn't mean it applies in unranked games. I break that rule. Man, Patrick Mahomes out here looking like Steph Curry's daughter. Cool. But the Giant, that corner that they got in the second, what was it, the second round? DeAndre, they got one of the best corners in the draft. DeAndre Baker, he was one of the best corners in that draft. And what's his name? Julian, what's the other one? Love? Julian Love? He a damn good. He a good slot. He a good slot corner. Janoris Jenkins, man, he looked deflated. Look at Jalen Ramsey. That man came to training camp with. That man came to training camp in the fucking Brinks truck. He told people that interviewed him. He told them, he said, in college I used to DM the opposing receiver's girlfriend before the game. That dude was stupid. Yeah, I accepted it. That dude is stupid. I accepted the friend request. Jacobs. Oh, so there he is. Yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This is the scene just before we came on air. This New York crowd fired up by the arrival of their G-men as they burst from the locker room. They're ready to go as the Giants get set to match up with the Arizona Cardinals.
Terrell Suggs, and oh, I forgot they got fucking Byron Murphy too. I forgot about Christian Kirk.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
Look at him. He look like a fucking mouse. What is this?
Them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them the chance if they want to be aggressive.
No, look at Kyle Murray. You ever seen Tom and Jerry? Motherfucker look like Jerry. The fuck is this? He's Steve Smith height. Getting occupied by Chandler Jones.
He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere. Yeah, what did he tell us in
T-Sizzle back home.
stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave stormed him under.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 in the first down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounce it out to the outside to make it
I like that.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends, that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside.
I like that feature in this game, too. I like that feature.
Last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Jones.
Nah, that feature dope as shit.
Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football. No score after one on EA Sports. They're on the march, but facing a third down here. Now he will lose yardage as he's backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4. And the kick by Rosas is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field. Trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battles in general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
And just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On second down, Johnson. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. 7 yards there and a first down. Murray now on first down. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Here's Murray from midfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. It would have been a great play if he'd been able to hold that one in.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
I like what I see in this playbook.
On 3rd down. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game.
That shit's smooth.
Versus defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they're not going to play this conservative. I don't think they had a field goal last time, and they're not, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
No, I agree with you totally. No one
Chick-fil-A gonna give people discounts and shit.
situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking. And I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
No quarterback ever goes out there saying,
Let's get fed back. Not one that I've ever met.
oh, good move.
Another toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is,
And you know what?
they seal the
People gonna be asking for.
offensive tackle or tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And then we tackle right on the chalk at a 45. Give them 18 there, and the Giants have a first down.
Nice catch right there. It brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
Used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that touchdowns as of yet on either side.
Also, his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Giants on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. And Tate's got it.
How I not get that pig? What the fuck?
Inside the 30. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 29-yard line. Jones heading up here 1st and 10. And he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. Now Saquon Barkley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. First trip to the red zone for the Giants. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Well, the run on first down and disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. 1st and 2nd down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's 3rd and 18. They need something big.
Sad.
Take him down here. Great coverage downfield. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Now a timeout taken.
I was waiting for Chandler Jones to come over.
Quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And this one is right down the middle. And they're able to double.
I was just waiting for Chandler Jones to come through.
It's 6-0. So a big play before the end of the half to get into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. All right, Coach, thank you. We welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And ready for their next drive. And maybe time for this offense to really hit the reset button. They were shut out in the first half, but still, they're right in this game.
They certainly are. What I like about it is that you actually continue to play. You know, you just find a way to make a few plays yourself, and you noted it. Right there on the border in this game, they're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
He gets it into the hands of Larry Fitzgerald. And he'll get it out near the 35, right at the 34 here. That would a first down pickup of 8. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Running from the gun, Johnson. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
I think they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it
I ain't seen.
and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Murray's throw on target to Christian Kirk. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 45-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
The 2nd down and 10th there, knocked down as it leaves the cornerback's hand, and it's incomplete. Jabril
Good job, Kyler. I think he needed the up tempo. Me, Omaha.
This will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown. I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're
They locking Saquon down, boy. And Chandler Jones. Nah, I was in the party with him yesterday. That dude beat your ass, beat your ass, beat the hell out of him, and made him leave the party. Mr. Kansas City Chiefs. I think it was beat your ass. Yeah, he did. You didn't say a good game, you just bounced. Okay. I know people was taking screenshots. I'm just saying. Somebody said you was about to dominate in here. Last time I seen you bounced. Hey. I'll get used to this team. It's just ain't it right here.
Two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away. First downs, they can't touch the ball.
This defense just caved. Ain't. Yeah, I'm using the Cardinals, so it ain't the Broncos. It ain't the Broncos. If it's the Broncos, Zeke wouldn't have none of these yards. Zeke would have no yards. I could put any defense. I could put any offense in the box. When I had my Broncos, I put any defense and any offense in the box. Absolutely. That goes without saying. That's easy. That's another day at the office. Keep in mind that's the Cardinals. Don't get ahead of yourself. Yeah, but I'm not using the Eagles. Do me a rank.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Denver Broncos.
Somebody using the Baltimore. Somebody using Baltimore on Denver defense. Pick. Somebody use Baltimore. Scoop. I could move Kareem Jackson anywhere I want, man.
For the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10. Heavy rush and down he goes. That's called setting the tone right away.
Just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
A throw taken in by Hamilton. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. They'll run for the first time with Philip Lindsay. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Early down stuff will put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this game, has got to be priority one.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, Flacco. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Willie Henry muscled his way in for the sack. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of your linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That gets all the way to the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. One interception. It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson now to throw again, being chased down left, and avoids the contact by sliding. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. Last drive, remember, a similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down.
Another pick. Come on. These Lamar Jackson users, they gotta learn. They gotta learn.
And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got a guy that's being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
I forgot Earl Thomas was on here.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Here's Flacco off the play fake to Lindsay. Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got this.
Please tell me you quit. Please tell me you quit. Yeah.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the
Yo. Ooh. That's a lead now. That boy Lil Wayne brought Skip Bayless a chain. Skip Bayless gonna wear it. Skip. Why you do that to them, Bradley Chubb? Why you do that to them, Chubb? Because of the runoff.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their
I had no pressure. Okay. Oh shit.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious. Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still on the attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to Reddick. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. They'll try to run forward with Lindsay. And he won't be
Oh boy.
first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They do snap it. Flacco now. He's got a man. It's something that's complete. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They fake the handoff. Now Flacco the pass. Airing it out for Hamilton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
What the f...
Took him a little too far. It's second down. And it should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go back to the ground now with Lindsay. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Third down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. On the crossing route, complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried
And he goes down. The Ravens able to
Give me the time, man. Give me the time in the pocket to do what I gotta do.
Glory gets the sack. Well, they clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield,
as he gets a set-up shot at the 23-yard line. The Broncos are on the field ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover their drives.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down. It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for it. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Flacco fakes the give, sets the throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right. He's got a man complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They fired out. It's a big gain. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty good pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Once more, it's Flacco to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and I'm old school. I want to run the ball first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option to run a play action, maybe throwing it.
Second down and goal. Flacco the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jeff Hireman, the intended receiver, but now it's third and goal.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time to finish.
That's his song.
That's two pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're trying to dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing that we just seen it, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going and then able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of the first down.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 2 yards on the touchdown there as his guys are back within a single score. Big fourth down conversion for the score and the defense. That is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down and, forget the field goal because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
What do you want?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively. They have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit. And you tell them, here's the situation. They got all their timeouts. So
Can't believe this bullshit.
this conservatively. We got to attack them. We got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, but by the way, that's with a 2-minute warning in play. So essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They
What do you want? I don't know about this 40 zone dude, man. This 40 zone dude is a snitch.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Baby, let's go. Let's go.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Will be accepted.
When it's my time, I live every S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
Let me find out. My team ballin', you look like you need a timeout. I'm a star in the clutch, I'ma shine out. Working hard, yeah, I'm back on my grind now. Game on, took a loss, but I stay strong. Super Bowl rings, I just wanna play off. Gotta go hard, I could never play soft. Giant in New York, I run it back like Saquon. And I gotta win no matter